welcome back to my channel. My name is Vero, and in today's video I'm going to be setting up a beginner bullet journal for the month of June. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. It takes literally 2 seconds, costs you nothing, but totally it makes my day. I've broken down my video into different parts listed in the chapters below, so if you need to skip anything, just go right ahead. If you're familiar with the series, you'll know that I'll be penning the cover page, the month overview, the social media planner, the finance tracker, and the different weekly spreads for June. Anyway, for the month of June, I chose the theme of leaves, so let's get into it. I don't usually include like a clip of myself planning out the spreads, but I thought it might be interesting for you to, see a bit of the behind the scenes. Basically, it takes me a solid couple of, hours perhaps, between 30 minutes to an hour to design all the spreads out by pencil. And then what you see of the overhead camera is me just tracing out what I've already drawn with pencil. As always, the first spread that I do is the cover page. So the theme, as I said earlier, is a leaf theme, and I loved this cover page. Definitely one of my favorites. So here is a very quick time lapse of me drawing everything out. This time lapse is probably a total of 10-ish seconds, but it took me a total of 8 minutes to actually draw this, I think. Maybe longer, I'm not sure, but definitely a lot longer than 10 seconds. I actually created this journal way back in January, I think. January of 2021, and I am currently editing it in May of 2021. So I haven't actually seen these spreads done out in a long time, and I'm just looking at this cover page and I'm thinking to myself, wow, I actually really like this cover page. I think it's one of my favorites that I've ever done in a custom journal or in my own journal. If anyone is trying to recreate this spread, the dimensions for this calendar are 6 squares by 6 squares, so it takes up the whole page. I haven't done a leaf theme in my own journal this year, which I definitely want to do one. I don't know, the theme has already been so overdone on the Instagram community, so I always feel like it's kind of lacking originality, but I mean, what the hell? I mean, I love doing it, so I should just do it, right? Anyway, so back to this spread, I decided to use little black squares for the numbers and then use a white pen to write the numbers inside the boxes because it just looked a little bit nicer. And this is what the spread looks like. So now I'm moving on to the social media planner, and I haven't been doing this planner in my own spreads very recently, and that's because I plan all of my social media on my computer and on the app Notion. And I'm definitely going to do a video on how I use Notion and how I combine using Notion with my own bullet journal, but I also love having it on your journal because it's very visual, and I don't know, you can write it out and erase it easily. I don't know, there's something about writing on paper, right? Anyway, so this one, if you've seen this series before, you'll know that it's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok videos. Not necessarily videos, but for planning on those 3 platforms because my friend really wanted to be able to upload videos to those platforms. You'll notice in this series I always had 2 camera angles, and I wish that I could still do that, but my camera lens broke the other day. Well, not the other day, like months ago now. So I can't do it. I'm so sad. Another fun thing is my filming skills have gotten considerably better since filming in January. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Let's move on now to the finance tracker. So it's the same thing every month. And it's cool because I do the same spread in journals that are commissioned as well as my own because it's just a spread that's really functional and it really works very well for me. And I hope that it works for the people who use this journal as well. Let's now move on to the weekly spreads. And so fun fact about these weekly spreads is that editing this video has made me appreciate so much the aesthetics and just the simplicity of a minimal spread. And I'm so glad that I've been able to look at this because it means that for my June spreads, I'm also going to take the minimalist and more simplistic spread route. I'm really excited for my June video. It's really something different. I've definitely never done anything like it before, and I hope you enjoy it. I've been I pretty much copied Dan from Pacific Notation's spreads, so when I bring that video out, I'll obviously show you all of my inspiration, and yeah, I can't wait for that video. Anyway, back onto this one. Anyway, just to quickly come back to this spread itself, I've split the page into 6 columns. So each column is 8 squares wide, and then I basically just brought the column down all the way to the leaves for this nice aesthetic. For the next week, I've divided my page up into 8 boxes, and one of the boxes is for the monthly calendar, and then the other ones are obviously for the weeks, the days in the week. So that this spread fits into the leaf theme, I've actually drawn small leaves on the bottoms of about 3 of the boxes, and then I'm just going to trace out the squares so that the boxes are apparent. I absolutely love caring for plants. Are you a plant person? What plants are you growing? At the moment I'm growing my avocado houseplant, and I'm also doing some shallots, and everything's growing so nicely and it just makes me so happy. Anyway, that's this spread, and I think it looked really, really cool. So now on to the next weekly. This one was definitely my favorite of the whole month of June because I used black paper and a white pen to draw out some of the leaves. And unfortunately, January 2021 Vero did not think to film the whole thing, which is so dumb, but luckily I did take photos, so stay till the end of this video because I will be doing a flip through. Well, it's not going to be a flip through, it's just going to be an expose of pictures of this theme because I obviously didn't film the flip through either. Ugh, January 2021 Vero just really needed to, you know, get her together. To be fair though, I did manage to actually film some of this stuff, so, you know, kudos to January 2021 Vero, you know, in a way. Anyway, so this is the last weekly of June, and it's just a couple of leaves spread across the page, and then 6 boxes because I thought it looked a bit more aesthetic that way. I also went back in with a grey Crayola super tip and to just highlight the individual weeks, and I guess this is as close as we're going to get to an actual flip through for the entire month of June, so that's kind of cool, but also I'm so sad. Let's now move on to the final flip through, sort of. So this is my beautiful cover page, my monthly log, then we have the social media planner, then of course the finance tracker, the first weekly spread of June, the second weekly spread of June, the third weekly spread of June, which is 100% my favorite one, and then the final weekly spread of June. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!